Welcome back everybody, I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Battle Brothers, the Legends mod. Doing the Berserker playthrough, we left off just kicking some butt, fighting some ancient undead, getting a little bit distracted and we're a little beat up for it. So we're going to take some time and rest, but I think afterwards we are full in our inventory. We're going to go down to town here, probably to Sandfells, see if we can pick up food, most importantly try to sell what we can. Now they're pretty ravaged and I kind of expect them to not have a whole lot going on, since I think they're just in the middle of this greenskin war, just getting destroyed. Maybe Krot Mark might be slightly better. They have a hunter's cabin, so maybe making our way there would be better. But I want to end up, and I hope and think we should be able to do this today, at least attack this place, and then probably move our focus almost completely towards fighting barbarians, because that's what we're really supposed to be doing. We might explore the map, make sure there's no southern barbarians or something stupid like that. Like I said, Serum's dumb. She probably hasn't figured out they're only in the north. But really, just check the map, make sure we can't find those hunting grounds, because I would absolutely love to do that. But we'll take our naked berserker down, sell some stuff, and there's supposed to be treasure here because we fought it. I don't even know what's at the place, but I really want to find out since we got that map. So let's go ahead and camp. Everybody is training. I don't know. Do we still have the mood buff? Like, our mood is doing better because we're not starving, which is great. Yeah, still positive from the resting at camp. Still negative from the going hungry, but that's getting better. Probably won't hunt. Let's just leave it like this. We have an ear condition we could fix, but I'm not terribly concerned about that. I mostly want to get health points back and repair what equipment needs repaired. Which, as you can see, was a fair amount. But I imagine we'll get some serious stat gains here. Alright, let's see. Lady Severin, Sir Donut, Brunhild, Helmer, Grant, The Worst, Vavorvorfer also got Hit Point, Great, Pinner, Astro, Heavy Arms, Yaku, Ataku, Absurdum. Unity gains a hit point. And then a bunch of us healed. And repaired a fair amount of things. Alright, so not too bad. Not too bad at all, really. Let's get moving. I think that should pretty much have healed everybody except for what, you know, your ear's still cut, but you'll be alright, Grant. It's just a ripped ear. The decrease of initiative is really not a big deal, and you're not really doing much with your initiative, so I very much don't care then. So let's go down to, it's down over here. I don't know, there's, a town here? Where are you a part of? Did it get destroyed? It looks like it was destroyed. But permanent destruction isn't on. So, yeah, there was definitely a town here before. And I know permanent destruction was not on. I guess I should maybe read those pop-ups a little more. It's hard to say. I, can't for the life of me remember it, but that's a real shame. And this one was absolutely destroyed too. And this one looks like it was just destroyed. Like, just destroyed. So I guess we're going to Krot Mark? Weird. Maybe we should be taking this more seriously. Necro Savants. Necro Savants, I should say, because that's, how you actually pronounce it. I don't have much interest in fighting them, and they would almost certainly destroy our friend Absurdum there. Oak Infested Cave. Not super concerned about. Now, while traveling through these lands and seeing homes and pillages and things pillaged, I imagine this gives Absurdum some real emotions and probably triggers a lot of PTSD of when barbarians came through and murdered her family right in front of her. She's walking through lands and seeing the same thing happen to other people. So while these aren't barbarians, these aren't the people that did it, knowing that it's happening to others and seeing the same fate fall upon others might just give her the incentive to go out there and... Please don't freeze like that. Crap, we started starving again. Shit. To do the same. Why you guys are having a festival, I'm not really sure. Cat just jumped in cat cam. But I don't have this set up for cat cam. Damn. I don't know, but you want to pay a fair amount of money for things. And I want you to take things for a fair amount of money, so that works out. Not my happy powder, you can't have that. Everything else you can just take. Just take it all. That's fine. Whatever. What other stuff can you take? We got 2 happy powders. Very nice. Sell that salt. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Food. Food that lasts a long time. Great. Arrows were kind of okay on. A little expensive. We're probably fine on tools. And then a bunch of junk that I had sold you. So we were able to make a fair amount of money. I didn't see what we were at beforehand, but we walked out of here all right. There's a bar. Let's buy some beers. Yeah, they were not happy. They're not happy. To the southwest of here. I can't remember what it's called. Okay. Yeah, Noble House. The southwest of here was a place that was right down. It was a town. Heard of Grunter's Grotto? People say it sounded. Southwest of here. Okay, well, shit. My people aren't happy. Should probably feed them. Maybe. Jobs. No. Jobs. See the dark spot, go find it. Lure and hunt in the region around the lowlands. 560 crowns. To the northwest. It's not really where I'm going. I was kind of hoping to find a contract to go, like, explore. Around Sandberg. No. Not really, I'm not. This food will last us 3 days. That should be enough time to go out there. How pissed is everyone? Yeah, they're pretty pissed. It's fine. How long were you really not eating, though? Yeah, you were able to rest at camp. I need to be more mindful of that. I know it's probably terribly surprising to hear, but has the new ruler of Dragonstadt, and you guys are still fighting each other. Like, here we go. Are we losing this war? Sandfell's been destroyed. Greenskin's overran. Yeah, permanent destruction's not supposed to be on. Damn it. Vanguard's been destroyed. I feel like at some point in this, the settings got changed, and I don't know why. If the game updated at some point and it kind of screwed with the mod, but it's not just permanent destruction. I should go back to the first episode and watch it, but I'm positive that I did not turn permanent destruction on. And there was something else too that I felt like was not right. But yet here we are. Yeah, there's another one here. We're definitely losing this war. Not that I care, but it's totally happening. I really don't care. Yeah. Zerm's not happy about this. Well, this is going to extend the amount of time it takes to get out there, obviously. She's going to want an event to seek revenge for some of this. Let's let them get out here. We'll shoot them with some arrows and probably just end their turn. Keep this speedy. Arrows. Right in the head. Very nice. Yeah, of course you went for Absurdum. I'm gonna just move people up a bit so they can't charge all of us. I think we're gonna be okay. Maybe we won't be, I don't know. Let's have you go there. Gotta find the button, there we go. It's like, don't whack anybody. Whoops, you died. And there we go. Ah, too tired. That confuses me, but okay. Okay. I think they have this. That guy's in a lot of trouble. I don't think he knows it, but I think he knows it now. Oh, very nice, I guess. There we go. Let's just end this. We've got places to be. Exacting revenge and murder for experience and salt. And food. I guess. It's worth it for the food. We need food. This works out. Everything here is on the up and up. I guess. Let's continue to head out. What was here? This was a cave of Berserkers. I feel pretty confident that we can destroy them just as well. People aren't thrilled. So the more battles we win, the better our moods will improve as well. So there's a lot of reasons to do this, and I felt like I tied it into the lore rather appropriately. I don't want to do anything. I like role-playing games as much as I can. It's not something like I have to do by any means, but the more we can roleplay this towards Absurdum's ambitions, the more I enjoy it. And I don't think I'm the only one. I think this is a game you can breathe a lot of life into characters. And I find a lot of fun out of that. Sure, why not? Alright, let's walk down a little. That damage, though. That's fine. I'm happy with that. We could have lunged, but we can also just take a shot and, you know, murder him as well. Not screw up our line too much. Whoa, that was a hell of a jump, friend. Yeah? Interesting. Go down there and try to support a bit. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna make that hurt more than you broke a shield. That wasn't very smart of you. Alright, we know what they're gonna try to do down there. Yeah, cut him real good. Oh god, the bleeding. There's just blood everywhere, I'm sure. Very nicely done. Yeah, that's expected. Dagu took quite the hit there, I'm not gonna lie. Use Thresh. And then try to move. So we hit him. For 4 damage? It wasn't very much. Otaku. Yeah, I was hit for 124 damage. Wow. But only took 4 damage to his body? Even though it was actually only 3? Yeah, it's 3 damage, never mind. Yeah, you did a lot to the armor, that's for freaking sure. But, overall, came out unscathed. Which, you know, that's the point, right? Ba-dum. Yeah, I imagine he is trying to leave right about, you know. Which I don't blame him for. Yeah, things weren't looking good for him. More killing. No levels. More random meats and stuff. Filling up that inventory. Needlessly. It'd be completely unreasonable, but it is a shame we can't just like come down here and open up a stall and be like, sell this shit. I don't want. Right? I feel like that'd be reasonable in a completely unreasonable sense. Let's rest, speaking of unreasonable, and heal and camp and repair. A lot of things need repaired. And might as well get people trained up. And our friend on the end here could really use a new shield. I believe that sets us square. Excellent. I'm probably not going to fight this. Probably. Yeah. No, I'm going to go back on that and say we're going to fight it. Many orc warriors, though. Why don't we give Absurdum this two-handed mace? Because it looks awesome. And I love it. It is like the complete opposite of this Estoc, right? I think that's how you say it. If not, I apologize. I'm not too keen on some of that time period's weaponry, but okay, just Google it later. But that, or like, you know, the Great Axe would be pretty decent too. But this thing really does damage that ignores a crap ton of armor. And while you can't stun orcs, right? You can affect them with the daze, which we will be doing. So this could be a pretty intense battle that we might be just walking up to nonchalantly. Everyone feels at least decent about life currently, which I'm for. It's the mini warriors, obviously, that's gonna take this hard, but I say let's just do it. I really enjoy Legends. I just kind of want to do as much as we can. 22 of them was a bit more than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie there. Maybe I'm biting off more than I can chew. The good thing about having Youngs and even Berserkers, in my opinion, is that you can chew through them pretty quickly, and that will do a lot to affect morale. It's kind of like when people spam dogs at you. You cut them up, and then instantly their team is starting with debuffs. And those dogs didn't really do much against you, right? All it did was they'd be better off without dogs because their morale was affected. Hopefully that it made some sense. Probably didn't. Obviously this guy here is kind of more my concern. Now, he has a name, but he's not a champion. If we could hit them, that would be really great too. Just a thought I had. Thank you, Heavy Arms. That's fine. We could have still drummed. Oh, that's kind of good to know. That might actually be incredibly useful. It's not who I expected them to try to daze. That's probably a good call on your part. Oh. Now I do expect to get wrapped up, so the more we can kill them now, the better. He already went, right? Axe and 15. Let's go ahead and entice you forward. I want that guy as close as possible. I don't want him rushing, and 14, 22. Oh, that put him to the end of... Oh, that staggered him? I didn't know this was going to stagger people. I don't think it says that anywhere. Oh, it does say 100% chance to stagger. Interesting. Oh yeah, that really put him in a bad spot. He's probably not too happy about that. Speaking of bad spots. Now, our spears are gonna not do very well over here. Just for anyone not aware. Why did you have to hit him there? So obviously this getting surrounded here would be not great. So anything we can do to slow down or keep that from happening would be phenomenal. Fuck, don't daze Absurdum, you dickbags. I was really hoping that would kill. Let's keep the line together there. Try to keep our fatigue down. And just kill whoever we can. I want them, they're already wavering a little. I want them to start breaking as much as possible. Obviously decreasing their numbers would be good. But decreasing their morale, even wavering a little bit, affects their stats, right? And keeps us confident, which affects our stats. There's a good reason to just focus whoever you can. I might wait on you though, just because these people have a lot of armor and he doesn't. And that's what you're there for. Keeping them back, keeping them from surrounding us. Obviously, I stepped you forward for a reason. That was it. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Didn't affect any of our men, though. We were rather unscathed by it. Step you out. Even though that's probably going to do bad things to you. Damage that very nicely. Alright, let's get to beating. Very nice. Very nice. You're going to be in a lot of trouble. For what is probably obvious reasons. Somebody here had been beaten up a little. There you go. Fuck me. Brunhild, that is not how you're supposed to live your life. Well, Brunhild will be going. She was so close to getting that thief build up, but this is not the type of people for her to be fighting. 11 turns. I doubt we're going to be able to do much to this guy. Well, maybe not. We might have just saved her life. Maybe. Let's, oof. Nothing on that armor. I don't even know what to do. These guys want to run, that's good. That might not stick, though. Do remember that he screams, and they're pretty far away, so we might be alright, but... Okay, he wants to go. Yeah, that's a thing, too. Yeah, break some of that armor up. Okay. I mean, coming down here is where I want them to be. Not wrapping around, not gauging these spots and going. Is it alt? There you go. I rarely use this because I find it's just kind of incredibly overwhelming. But at times it is nice. This is one of those times. I'm not happy about seeing this in the slightest. I don't think I have anybody good to like even rotate out of that position now. Everyone around me is fully armored, though. That's why I was looking for it. Out of these two, I'm not positive it matters really who I damage. So we'll just go for the go for the middle. As for you, I've got some really juicy targets here. I can slash this way, which would be helpful, but I think it's these two I'm gonna go for. This spot needs a lot of help. That was also helpful. Not in terms of trying to save Brunhild by any means, but helpful. Not sure what to do for you. Act in 6 turns. Okay. Let's debilitate. Try to help what we can there. The other thing I could do is disarm people, which may not be a terrible idea. Taking this axe that he'll almost certainly swing. Probably a great idea. Yeah, probably a great idea. Just because these guys aren't going to be able to take a lot of hits. Just, you know, period. Of course, we hit him in the helmet. You act next. You are near death. It's not going to matter. He's got 2 health. If he hits, she's dead. That's all that matters. Otherwise, I would consider dazing. I think we got to think of the greater good. There it is. Oh, God. And you are coming up in 12. 8. 14. I would love to rotate. Well, I can't even rotate, so never mind. Do I engage? Or I go down here and try to finish him off? He's going to use that height advantage against my archer in a very serious fashion, though. He wants to run at least. Still, that's good. Too tired. Okay. I was gonna try to destroy armor, but they're too tired. Ah, fuck! Brunhild died. Got pushed back and killed. Somebody started fleeing. The orc warrior's fleeing, which is strange. The worst rolled. The worst rolled. The worst killed an orc warrior. Where is this? Tell me about Brunhild. No. Knocked back and killed. Yeah, she's just dead. Well, she might not be the only one if this keeps up. Just saying. Absurdum is pretty surrounded there. Broke that guy's shoulder, that's good. You are out of ammo. Don't want to fight a guy who's fleeing. Oh, come on. Can't do anything for you. Continue to disarm. I think that's the best thing you can do for everyone in that situation. There's some people in some really bad situations there. Offhand puncture. He wants to run from that? Shut up. That's hilarious. It's great news. That is fantastic news. They're really effing falling apart. Of course you hit him in the head, otherwise we would have killed him. That is freaking hilarious. Alright, so they're all falling apart very, very quickly over here. Not this guy, of course. You can't rotate, so let's have you move up here. I was hoping that would break him. Yeah. We tried. Interesting. Oh, no! Sorry, that was probably loud as hell. Heavy arms went down? How hard did you just effing punch that guy? Killed him. Heavy arms, dead. Hits him. You're not telling me the damage. Attacks and misses. Use hand-to-hand attack and hits. Dead. That's all you said was dead. Doesn't tell me the damage. That's kind of absolute horseshit. I'm not pleased with the lack of information. I've never really been that impressed with this. It's terrible. It never gives you good information. But like, he just one-shotted him with a punch? His armor was still up. Like, I get it. He's a warlord, and I'm not saying that he shouldn't or can be that strong, but like, I have doubts about things that have happened there. Reasonable doubts. I don't feel like anyone should blame me for having at this point. He wants to flee anyways, but... he wants to run too. We're not gonna let him do that, of course. So there is only one person not fleeing at this time. Disarm. I cannot believe they killed heavy arms. Brunhild, I wasn't surprised about, right? We were trying, but there you go. They're running too. Heavy arms, of course, I am very displeased about. Yeah, you're not getting out of that. Oh no, we're running them down. Absurdum is obviously displeased about what's happened here and wants vengeance for her fallen brothers, especially Mr. Geist Slayer. And I mean that as both a personal me and actual Absurdum. Fuck you. Beat the crap out of him. She wants to see him bleed. She wants that blood spraying across her face as he gets cut down. She demands it. She deserves it. Your spear is almost broken. Let's not use it. Shatter that helmet. Poke him in the belly. Whip him. Use that cleaver mastery, I suppose. Beat him down. Kill him. Destroy him. Avenge him. Ooh. And that was one of the tougher fights we've been in, which I'm excited to have. It sucks that, of course, it sucks that Heavy Arms died. 211 days, 248 kills. And killed a barbarian king, which was not even the top of his accomplishments, having shot 2 Geists. Brunhild was just about to peak. A fair amount of levels, 4, which is great to see, but it stinks to lose such a great ranged person, especially when we're not really heavy on them anyways. Sorry for the pun. 2 uncut gems. And some hides. Not sure it's really worth the pain that we went through. Did get some of our gear back, did get the merchant's pack back. Which will be needed in these times. Of way too much crap on us. I'm gonna ditch a lot of this food, because it's gonna rot soon anyways. I'm sure there are other things we can get rid of. Arrows, those don't impress me. I do not want that. Do want that. Let's go through here. More of that I'm not concerned with. 3 food, not concerned with. Rotting shield, not concerned with. Venom sack, I'm not concerned with. It stinks that pack's not being held currently, but on the good news, the warboat didn't get destroyed. But we're gonna need to go back and pick up some new friends, I think. How much are you worth? 240? Yeah. I think we're about where we should be. Obviously, you're worth more than those. Oh, that hurts. I'm sure I'm not going to be say anything new for that. Not to mention the fact that it, wasn't really worth it. Thunefest might be where we're heading next. Oof. Let's look at our levels. The worst, having survived with some of the most disappointing rolls I've ever seen there. However, I suppose it just makes it easier. Select those. It's quite terrible. Let's get Integrity in full force. 10% of the combined fatigue modifier from head, body, main hand, offhand. That's usually not much. So that's 30. So it's like 4. Like, you know what I mean? It's not for a whole freaking perk point. Yeah, I just feel like you can do better than that. Alright, let's kick this quick. And we'll go with that, I suppose. Taku hitting level 14 and getting his next. Oof, yeah, we need to get that up. Perk point here. 6, 11. How exactly does balance work? What is your current armor is twice your current initiative. When your current body armor, just body, okay, is twice your initiative. Well, that's pretty much where you are. For every point difference between the two to a minimum of 5. Hold on, let me just wrap my head around that last part one more time. The bonus decreases for every point of difference between the two to a minimum of 5. So if you're at 194, and you are, and this is 103. So that's a difference of 12. Let's, you know what, let's pick it. I want to see what this is about. I'm sorry, did you not have a perk point? I wanted to pick that. Okay, and this is another reason why I think it's bugged, because at 11 you get your finer perk point, and then at 13 you should be 2, but people have been turning level 13 not getting 1. So I was like, well, maybe it's 14 and I'm just stupid and wrong. But it's not 14 either. So I'm positive we're not getting brick points and we should be still. We're getting to the point where we need to end this campaign and update the mod. It's just the truth of it all, I think. Get your health up. Some range defense is probably not a bad idea. Since you're now our main archer. Rotation is probably a good idea as well. Mr. Glazed here. Kind of feel like you might need this just to keep people from killing you, like orcs. Maybe not correct, but maybe it is. Let's not find out the hard way, shall we? I like this freedom of movement. It's pretty awesome. Let's see here. Piercing shot. No. No. I don't see rotation, which I was kind of really hoping to see. I don't see the other one either, which means you might be getting this. Evasion. It's the next best thing, I guess. In some circumstances, it's better. Alright, let's go to Thunefesta, then we'll end the episode. We've seen that place before. It seems much more feasible than the place we just burnt down. That being said, I am not interested in burning it down. Plethora of orc berserkers. We lost some food, but we still have some. You said you were going to Thunefesta. We're getting there. Okay, relax. Greenskin horde out trying to destroy stuff. And here we are trying to evade them. And by trying, I mean we are succeeding, because of course we are. But they're... God damn it. They're looking to attack. These guys know better, at least. They're like, stay away from us. But Thunefesta is probably the place for us. We found good people here before. And on top of that, they have a training hall. I want to look to see who we're going to be hiring. Let's start off by selling a lot of this junk. Some of this junk, we should equip that. We will need... that's good, because it'll help us pay for the people we need to hire. I really want to find the spiders. Damn it. Okay. Well, we have money. Winged mace. Not a weapon you typically see very much. Alright, who do we have as sellsword? This is going to be a long episode. If you haven't figured that out already. Which you probably already knew, because you can see how long it's going to last. Superstitious is a bummer. Athletic is not. That's kind of good to see. I'm not really up for paying $6 grand just for you to use your sword, though. Let's take a quick look at what you have. Rotation is good. Inspire for forest, masculinity, battle forged, sure. Second one is good for stacking. Yeah. I don't see anything that great, to be perfectly honest. Another noble is not something I'm super interested in either. You are considerably cheaper. You have good skills. You are a few of nobles, which should not be a problem. Not great. Not terrible. You're greedy. You have a fear of beasts. Blanc. Swift. Blanche. Block. Blanche. Sure, it's Blanche. Veronica. I'm assuming it's pronounced. I think you're a decent hire. I didn't even check to see what your perks were. Whoops. Doesn't matter. You're a pretty good price. You have Colossus too, which makes me happy. Not gifted, which kind of sucks. But that right there off the bat makes me rather pleased. What the f is with this resolve? 30? I feel like that needs discussed, friend. Let's give you a perk, I suppose. That's terrible. That's terrible. I'm so not happy about heavy arms being dead. Like really, truly. There is some food here. Not a tremendous amount. I'm not really happy that Burnhill died. I'm not as torn up, obviously, as Heavy Arms, but... An inventor. That's very interesting. Another bard. A murderer on the run. Fear of beasts. Field repairs is kind of cool, but not amazing. You have cheap fish. I'm for. Let's real quickly head down to this other town, if it's still there. It is, great. And see if they have anybody to hire, and then we'll wrap up this episode. The chicken. Well, that's not really. Instead of, whoa, friend. That's not who I meant to try out, but let's talk a second. Slinger spins, whatever. His starting archery skills are probably god-awful, is the thing. But he's guaranteed to get 4 or 5 a level, is the other thing. Do you have bow mastery? Spear, mace, flail, cleaver, sling, axe, one-handed. No. Which I guess you don't need. It just feels funny not having that. 9 lives, crippling. You don't have student either. Or gifted. You want to be an archer, but you don't have any of the perks for it. Do I still get them anyways? I think so. If we find somebody better, it doesn't work out, we'll get rid of him. We'll see. We don't know what his starting stats really look like, right? I think we'll try that. I mean, 39 is terrible. We don't even have arrows for him because I'm stupid. I have nothing more to say about it than that. I'm dumb. And we have got no body armor for him either. Ugh. It's terrible. Let's hit the market house. Probably something. No. I mean, it's got this. But otherwise, no. It's fine. We'll share the love, I suppose. Alright. And that's where we're going to end the episode. Thank you guys for hanging out for so long and having fun. I apologize for those who have died, and I apologize for dying for something that could easily be seen as not worth it and kind of stupid. We are going to make our way out there. We might stop at these other places first and try to get some murder on. We'll see. Probably stop up here, see if we can get some more supplies, train our other new friend, and head out. But that will be next episode. So once again, thank you for everybody for coming by. It's been a lot of fun. It is nice to have a fight that I don't just kind of go through and slaughter all. And I imagine there will be a fair amount of people that agree with me there. It's nice to have to stop, think, what's best, what's next, what can I do to try to minimize what's going to happen. And I expect to have a lot more of that again in future campaigns, but we were really trying out Legends here, so I set it to an easier start because of that. But to stay focused and to wrap this up for the third time, thank you for coming by. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.